Hi, Hilary. Thanks so much for taking the time out for this. We really appreciate your expertise.
Thank you for having me.
I wanted to ask about different types of disruptive technologies. There's virtual reality, blockchain, IoT, a lot of different buzzwords, and all these technologies kind of work together as part of the disruptive technology ecosystem. I wanted to know what was your perspective on how cybersecurity relates to those disruptive technologies and its value and its importance to do with it.
Yeah. Cybersecurity is one of those things that just needs to be baked into technology, whether it's emerging, whether it's old, whether it's, sort of modern day. So basically, I think in terms of disruptive technology, cybersecurity plays a really, really key role. And it's key for a number of reasons, but I also think it's because in emerging technology, what we tend to see is products are pushed out quite fast, and they can be quite clunky. Sometimes they're whole new interfaces for people. So it actually takes the users a while to get used to this technology, to really understand how it works, and also keep themselves and their assets safe. And remembering their assets might be their data, but with emerging technologies, it can also be your identity. It could be cryptocurrencies, it could be non-fungible tokens. Like there is a lot of value that's being developed in the emerging technology space. But with any new technology, there are vulnerabilities. So security is always a work in progress. And to be sure, nothing is ever hack-proof. So defenders and the developers are really behoved to design in as much security as possible to reduce the amount of attacks that are happening, and particularly reducing some of the lower hanging fruit for attackers as well, making it really hard to actually get into the valuable data. Humans are also part of emerging technology. It's not just technology. We emerge with it, I suppose. And humans can either be your greatest defense or your weakest link. So I think it's important that we educate people in relation to emerging technology around what you can trust, what you can't trust. How do you phishing still plays a big place in this emerging technology as well, and it's because it's kind of low cost. And these days what we're seeing is, instead of just phishing coming through your email, where it traditionally came from, we're seeing it come through instant messenger, and Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Discord. Like there's a number of different places where hackers and scammers will try and steal your authenticators so they can essentially steal money off you. So there's a lot we need to do with consumers, I think, around teaching them and making them aware of some of these cybersecurity threats.
I can see how those types of hacking can kind of almost evolve. Like you mentioned, it might start off as an email, but then we have different technology where you can start seeing it in your text messages, and maybe you'll see it in VR one day. And
they can get pretty clever with social engineering as well. So really tricking you into thinking there's someone that they're not, or that there's something happening that's not. And usually if it's too good to be true, that old adage, it definitely plays, it probably is.